Hi there, Jack Willard here. Our video must see Pastor Bob Joyce's church, a couple showered with love. I must tell you, those of you who write me about your experience of visiting Household of Faith in Benton, Arkansas, often share a similar experience, yet each of you has your own take. I would ask you up front that if you can, please subscribe to this channel, The Virtual Church of the Disillusioned. If you like this or anything at all, hit the like button and the notification bell. You'll know when we come on live to do our live shows, sometimes impromptu. Also, you will notice the thanks button. If you can hit it for any amount, small or large, it would be very much appreciated. Thank you. So let's see what this encounter was. My husband and I are Christians, but truth must be told. The first trip we took to Household of Faith in May of 2024 was one of pure intrigue. Our daughter from Northern California flew out to go with us. We stood on the church's front porch that rainy Sunday morning at 8:25 and were fortunate to have gotten seats on the second and third rows. My husband's a converted Jew. I was raised in the Baptist church, and beyond a doubt, we never experienced a warmer acceptance. Pastor Bob's parishioners were sweet and chatty, telling us if we attended 3 services, we'd automatically become a member in addition to our home church. That didn't sound bad at all. However, I thought of the 7.5-hour drive that was a tad over the top, only to learn many drive in excess of that and across states every week. Those people adore him. I tested the water pre-service by making a remote reference to EP and a book Pastor Bob is writing? ? The woman silently shook her head no, and I instantly felt she was being protective. Pastor Bob's sermon was lively, occasionally injected with humor, and spot on. His live music even more powerful. All in all, a surreal experience. Then we met the man. Jack, I so wanted something conclusive and remained as focused as possible, but when I shook his hand and I looked into his eyes, I saw only kindness in old eyes and a very guarded man. He graciously took pictures with my family, and when I asked him if I could give him a hug, he laughed and said sure. My attempt to spot his bodyguards failed, but I highly suspected Randy, who seems to be his right-hand man. There were a couple of celebrities sitting on the side. One hosts a radio show, ? And of course, Gene Ho and his family. The return to Household of Faith with our Arizona daughter was early September and virtually the same experience. It was totally surprising that a couple of people remembered us and my husband. He struck up a friendship with another Jewish fellow who works at the church. Honestly, Jack, it's hard to walk away. I know what she means. It feels like leaving an old friend that you've shared a loving relationship with. We're going back January or February 2025. And then they wrote me another email because they forgot to tell me something. How could I not tell you about Sabrina? I guess she was there that week. Pure delight. She sang in church that September Sunday. So I met her husband when purchasing her book. She's chatty, down to earth, very open, and just as sweet as she can be. She showed me a picture of her and her husband with him dressed up as Santa, and it was so adorable. I asked if she would forward it to me, which she did without one iota of hesitation. What a wonderful moment. And this lady concludes with some kind words for me, and I appreciate that so much. Love hearing these stories from Household of Faith. My personal email is jackthefairguy, F-A-I-R, jackthefairguy @gmail.com. I'd love to hear your experiences, your questions, your comments. Most Saturday nights at 10 p.m. East Coast time, we do worldwide ramblings. We go sometimes for 2 hours. As the worldwide family gathers, your topics are welcome. And yes, we talk about Pastor Bob Joyce and Elvis. We keep the political stuff basically in our new Homage to Rush series, although we do comment a little bit because it's in the news and people care about that too. But we talk about a variety of topics, and feel free to introduce one on Worldwide Ramblings. Also, sometimes we do one on Thursday nights at 10 o'clock, and then we pop on at odd hours to find new people to join our family, people that can't hear us between 10 and, say, midnight East Coast time in the U.S. of A. And that happens, and we love to meet new friends as well. So remember, please subscribe, hit the like button if you can, the notification bell, and those who hit the thanks button, well, you have my thanks. Wholeheartedly, I really appreciate you. We'll talk to you soon, right here.